Hey everyone, welcome back to Find Your Lane. I'm your host, Michael Brown, and, well, today we're diving into something I wish someone had told me when I was 25 and completely lost about my career.
And I'm Taylor Green, and honestly, Michael, I'm 24 right now, and I still feel completely lost. So this is perfect timing.
See, that's exactly why I wanted you on the show, Taylor. Because here's the thing everyone gets wrong. You don't need to know your dream job. You just need to try things.
But but that sounds terrifying though, doesn't it? I mean, my parents are constantly asking me, what's your 5-year plan? And I'm like, I don't even know what I want for lunch tomorrow.
Ha! Your parents, look, they mean well, but here's what they don't understand. Their generation often stayed in one job for 30 years. But you're probably going to have 7 different careers. Not just jobs, careers.
7? That's kind of relieving. Like, I don't have to get it right the first time.
Exactly. Look, I started in accounting, hated every minute of it. Then I tried marketing, discovered I had a knack for storytelling, which led me to podcasting. And now here I am helping people like you figure this stuff out. But if I had stayed frozen waiting for the perfect career revelation,
you'd still be crunching numbers and miserable. But wait, how do you know what to try? There are literally thousands of jobs out there I've never even heard of.
Start small, start curious. What made you feel energized last week? And I don't mean caffeine. I mean, what activity made time disappear?
Honestly, I was helping my roommate plan her birthday party. I spent like 3 hours researching venues and coordinating with vendors, and I didn't even realize how much time had passed.
Boom, event planning, project management, vendor relations. You just discovered 3 potential career paths without even trying. Most people are good at things they don't even realize are valuable skills.
Wait, hold on. So you're saying I should be looking at everything I do as potential career skills? Even the random stuff?
Especially the random stuff. Here's what I mean. When you organized that party, you were doing budget analysis, timeline management, stakeholder communication, problem solving when vendors flaked out. Those are literally the core skills of a project manager making 6 figures.
Oh my gosh, you're right. I did have to deal with the caterer canceling last minute, and I managed to find a replacement in like 2 hours. I never thought of that as a professional skill.
Crisis management under pressure. See, this is why I tell people to keep a wins journal. Every week, write down 3 things you accomplished, no matter how small. You'll start seeing patterns in what energizes you and what you're naturally good at.
But how do I turn party planning into a real career? My degree is in communications, which feels like, the most generic degree ever.
Generic? Communications is everywhere. Corporate events, nonprofit fundraising, wedding planning, festival coordination. And here's the secret sauce. You don't need to commit to one path forever. Try event planning for 6 months. If you love it, lean in. If you don't, you've learned something valuable about yourself.
So you're saying I should just start applying to event planning jobs tomorrow, even though I've never done it professionally?
Start smaller. Volunteer to plan your company's next team building event. Offer to help a local charity with their fundraiser. Build some experience. Test if you actually enjoy it when it's work, not just fun with friends.
That's actually really smart and way less scary than completely changing my career overnight.
Here's what I want your listeners to understand. School and parents can't prepare you for careers that didn't exist when they were learning. My job as a podcast host literally didn't exist 15 years ago. The key is developing your curiosity muscle and your willingness to experiment.
So if someone's listening and they feel stuck like I did, what's one thing they could do this week?
Write down 3 things you enjoyed doing in the past month. Doesn't matter if they seem career-related or not. Then research 5 jobs that involve those activities. Don't apply, don't commit, just explore. Most career confusion comes from not knowing what's actually out there.
I'm definitely doing this. And honestly, just talking about it makes me feel less like I'm behind everyone else.
You're not behind, Taylor. You're exactly where you need to be. The people who seem to have it all figured out, most of them are just better at pretending. Your willingness to admit confusion and ask questions, that's actually your superpower.
Thanks, Michael. That actually means a lot.
All right, everyone, remember, you don't need a perfect plan. You need a curious heart and the courage to try things. Thanks for joining us on Find Your Lane. And Taylor, thanks for being so honest about your journey.
Thanks for having me, and I guess I'll see you all when I figure out what lane I'm actually in.
And remember, everyone, if this conversation resonated with you, start small this week. One informational interview, one volunteer opportunity, one new skill you're curious about. Forward momentum beats perfect planning every single time. We'll be here cheering you on. Until next time, keep exploring.